if you saw one of my other videos, my cholesterol has gone up, and like, so usually I have a low cholesterol, like I guess that was a few years ago, but like I had 4 point something, and then I think it was a year or two ago, I didn't realize this much time had gone by, it went to 5, and my doctor was like, keep an eye on it, your cholesterol went up, you're probably, you know, not eating as good or whatever. And then I just went for another doctor's appointment, so I guess it was a year ago, and it went up again. It's like just in the 6s. So my doctor's like going, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. So I realized that I wasn't really doing anything to help it. I had kind of stopped exercising as much. I do walk the dogs. We walk them for like 40 minutes, but I kind of stopped like the intensive exercise that I've kind of done all my life. I've either, you know, gotten on a Stairmaster or an elliptical, or been a easygoing runner, just something that would get my heart rate up and stuff like that. And I hadn't really been doing it. We'd moved, and I was just busy, and I'm busy with work, and I hadn't made it a priority. So my cholesterol, I think, was sneaking up. And then the bigger thing is I looked at my diet, and my doctor was kind of talking a little bit about it, and I was realizing, oh my goodness, I used to, like, I've gone through different stages many times in life. I don't know, my parents weren't the best eaters, and I think that my mom was more of I loved my mom, but like she was more of a convenience cook, if you know what I mean. So I think that I just kind of went from eating healthy food to eating what my kids like to eat for a while. Like literally get out of the groceries, chicken fingers and pizza and fun foods. So I just kind of had to reset things, and I was just in the grocery store. I actually went to a bookstore to see, first of all, if I could find a book on lowering cholesterol, and I could find like keto, and I just wanted something simple. So I ended up, and I did look on Pinterest and got some ideas, but I ended up just going to the grocery store, pulling out ChatGPT on my phone, and it literally helped me pick some stuff. And like, it's not perfect yet because it's a bit of a process for me, because I feel like I'm trying to go from like this extreme to this extreme. And like, I'm not even heavily overweight. I'm maybe like 10 pounds up off my normal. So I did go for a gentle run this morning. I'm trying to now start to like go, okay, take this a bit more seriously. The other thing too, my sugars were up a bit. So I think I've incorporated candy into my life a bit too much. So anyway, I'll show you guys just a few things that I got, which ChatGPT was helping me with most of it from what I remember. Hang on, I'm just gonna move this over here and put my bag over here. So it was telling me bananas, oranges. So I got oranges. I don't eat many oranges anymore, and I used to, and apples. And I got the best, you know, I used to kind of go look at apples and get like medium ones, like cheaper, not nice things. I was like, I need to invest in my health. I was looking at the bread to see what bread was good, and it said rye is one of the best. No, in the groceries. My dogs are going through my groceries. So I found this pumpernickel rye. I haven't had bread in 2 weeks. I love bread. I was always eating, get out of there. I was always eating bread, and that was probably another thing. I love bread, but I got this bread. So we're gonna try this, and I have this recipe. It's not really a recipe, but it's like a slice of rye bread, and then cottage cheese, salt and pepper, and then salsa or bruschetta, and it looked really good. And then you could add in like some spices or whatever on top of that. But for lunch, oh, and you could add avocado. So I got some asparagus. It actually looked really good right now. I'll show you. Looks nice and thin, right? The stalks. When they're thick, I don't like it. And then I was in the nuts section. I had to ask ChatGPT, are pumpkin seeds good? And it said it's good. It really helps with lowering your cholesterol. So I was like, okay, good. Fiber. Tomatoes. I don't know. I just like tomatoes anyway. So I'm going to make these tonight. I'm going to roast them in just olive oil, salt and pepper, and garlic. And then baby potatoes. I've cut back on my potatoes. Potatoes are okay to eat, but not as much as I think I like to eat them. So potatoes are going to be a little bit more of a treat for me rather than every other day. They had greens on too, so I got the spring mix, and then I got arugula to make lots of salads. So put this over here. This is more for my husband than me, but you know, I always had chips in the house. That's another thing. Love chips. So this is gonna be a treat, and it'll be a few once in a while versus I love chips, and I think I was eating too many of them. I got some high protein lime Greek yogurt. I got some salsa that'll go on potatoes or whatever. I got the 1% cottage cheese. And then, oh, and some balsamic. I am gonna try to make my own oil and vinegar, but I haven't got that far. This is a process, right? And I got some chicken for tonight. Then I got the vanilla yogurt, because my daughter also likes to put yogurt in her smoothies. And this is just, so this one's vanilla flavor, and this one's just plain. And I'll cut that up, I'll cut apples up and have it with that. This is the bruschetta I'm gonna put on top of the cottage cheese. I got 2 avocados. I haven't been eating avocados, but I'm gonna start eating avocados more because I do like them. I'm just too lazy to slice them and stuff. Been kind of lazy. I was walking by and I thought this looked good. Lentils. I have no idea what I'm gonna make with that, but I was like, sounds healthy. And then I just got some more yogurt. So that's what I got in the food. I'll show you, I picked up something for myself. I ran into H&M and I got this cute little blouse. Thought this was cute for spring. And something else I did, I am normally a size medium. In the last couple of years, I've been buying large. I don't know why. I think it was after COVID. I just we went to the oversized look, and I'm like, oh, easy to hide if you've gained a couple pounds. So I'm going back to buying my size, which is medium, a little more fitted, so I can actually see my body and my shape in it a little bit more, which will help me with just overall better eating. I did buy a sweatshirt, but I did buy this one in large because I do like oversized sweatshirts. I won't change my mind on that. And this is just, I don't know, for around the house, right? Just nice to have a beigey colored sweatshirt. And then I did get the dog some bones. Let me just show you. I don't know where they went. They ran away. We'll go and find them. They're really happy because I brought these gigantic bones for them. Look at those things. Are you guys happy? This is the bone graveyard. It's my husband's office. They like to come in here. And they put all the bones in there. So these are collagen bones. They're supposed to be good for them. So anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. Hopefully it's gonna work. And like I said, I was on the treadmill and just working on it. So I have to get my blood done again in 3 months. And I can tell you, my sugars better be better and my cholesterol better be better, or my doctor's going to yell at me, as she should. But anyway, okay, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. And if you guys have any ideas on lowering cholesterol or great recipes, feel free to share them below because I would love to learn more. It's a process, like I said, that I'm going through. So yeah, okay, see you guys soon.